This Tampa teenager is a walking, talking miracle. His whole life changed in a flash last September when his jet ski was hit by a bolt of lightning. Mason Salustro was racing in to avoid a storm when the lightning strike knocked him unconscious, throwing him face down into the water. Miraculously, he survived to share his story of faith, resiliency, and love.
Good.
Every toss of the ball,
There you go, Mason. Way to work.
every exercise is one step closer to a normal life for Mason Salustro.
Wow. Good. And up. That's one.
This 15-year-old has gone through a traumatic past few months.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You feeling good?
Yep.
Incredible considering what happened to Mason this past Labor Day, September 7th. His jet ski was struck by lightning as he was rushing in before a storm.
And then we see this jet ski, and it's like, oh my God, that poor person, all of a sudden, kapow! And he was gone in the water.
Amanda Huss and several people were huddled under the deck of the Davis Islands Yacht Club, bolts of lightning flashing in the sky all around them.
I immediately got up to go get in my boat to go help out.
Ken Hardy also saw the lightning strike and immediately jumped into action.
When I got out there, I saw Mason face down in the water. And, you know, in my mind, I was thinking this is hopeless. But thankfully, we picked him up, got him into the boat as quickly as we could, and then again raced back to the club. I drove while Bob started administering first aid.
Officer Willie Lucas was working that day, patrolling Davis Islands, when he got the call that a jet skier had been struck by lightning.
Someone was running by the gate and indicated that they had retrieved him from the water. He was in the boat. Members had already began to administer CPR.
Mason was rushed to Tampa General Hospital. Dr. Denrick Abraham was on call in the ICU.
It was pretty clear that he was severely injured. So the first few days, our main focus is really to protect his brain from further injury while he's here with us.
Mason remained in a reduced state of consciousness for almost a month, eventually being transferred via air ambulance to Shepherd Center in Atlanta. His mom, dad, and stepdad unsure of what his condition would be when he came out of it, but never giving up hope.
But from day one, everybody had faith that he was going to get through it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Super proud of everybody.
Because of COVID, Mason's mom, Jessica, was the only one allowed with him at Shepherd Center. She slept in a chair for months, documenting his progress for his family back home, and it was impressive. 6 weeks into recovery, Mason stood up.
Nice, Mason.
Then, 3 days later, on October 19th, he took his first steps.
Not one day woke up and said, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. He wakes up early. When he goes to bed at night, he's like, I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to wake up early and be ready to go. He has never once faltered on his commitment to himself.
Now, Mason's day is filled with things he never could have imagined 5 months ago.
You're doing school.
Yeah.
Tell me about what your day is like.
Just religion. I have stand step, all about speech and language, and that's it, really.
So you do speech and language,
Yep.
and you do physical therapy.
Yep.
And OT.
Yeah, and OT.
This is the dominant leg.
Mason still has limited speech and problems with short-term memory, but he has already beaten the odds. A fact not lost on those who saw Mason's lifeless body that day. Kristen Gonzalez was one of them.
Honestly, if he can get through a lightning strike and drowning, we can get through anything.
What do you think has gotten you so far so fast?
Jesus.
Tell me about that.
Just Jesus.
Prayer.
Have you been praying?
Yes.
What do you say to him?
Thank you for giving me the chance to live.
Mason knows that he is incredibly blessed. Now, doctors say if he had been face down in the water 1 minute longer, he would not be here today. Tonight at 10, we're going to be there when he meets the people who saved his life. 2 people actually went out in the lightning storm to pull him from the water. And the fact that they were all there at all, it's a miracle, miraculous. And that's coming up tonight at 10.